We're now going back to our earlier story on refugees. We head to Kenya, where Mwenda Njoka, who is the spokesperson of Kenya's Interior Ministry, is standing by. Welcome to Africa 54, Mwenda.
Thank you.
Now, your government is being accused of harassing and intimidating Somali refugees, basically because they say some are being forced to cross over back to Somalia when they are not happy to do so. It's not safe for them to do so. What's your response?
That is not true. The Human Rights Watch body has a tendency to write sensational and unfounded reports on the Republic of Kenya. And for many, they don't see anything positive that the government of Kenya does. So even this one, we are not surprised that they came up with a report that is not based on facts, but fabrications.
But there is evidence that there's some actually refugees who have come back to Kenya after being repatriated. Is that true?
It's not true. How come it's only Human Rights Watch that came? I mean, the Kenyan media has been writing stories about refugees. I've not seen a single story from Kenyan media about refugees. We even have media people we've given access there, BBC and others, and nobody has that kind of a story. And then again, the fact that we've had about 30,000 refugees, even as of today, there were about a number of refugees, more than 1,500, who left for Somalia. So it's a report that is based on fallacy, and it's intended to help them raise funds for their organization, but it has nothing to do with the welfare of refugees.
I've also had conversations about the conventions you're using. Are you working under the UN conventions, or is it the Africa Union one, which are kind of different in the way you handle refugees?
What we're doing, we are working with under the various, the foremost one is the UN convention, where the non-formant, where you can't take somebody forcefully. And the fact that we have more than 300,000 refugees still in the camps. If you were forcing them, we would have moved them immediately. The government announced that. The fact that there are still refugees who are there in the camps, it means that the government is not forcing them out. Mm-hmm. And then again, the report by Human Rights Watch is based on what they claim was an interview of about 100 refugees who they claim came back. 100 refugees out of 350,000. It's a very small sample to be representative of the views of the refugees.
Now, Mwenda, realistically, can you practically close down this camp by November and clear out everybody?
Okay, what I can tell you, by November, it's unlikely that we will be able to do that. But the intention of the government, working closely with the government of Somalia, is to have refugees move back to Somalia as soon as possible. November was our intended date, but we may not be able to do it within that period. But right now, we've started the processes. And then, again, what Human Rights Watch are saying, I would like to go back to that. The fact that we are in communication with the Somali government. Even today, we had a meeting with the settlement team of Somali government, the ministry, and the to discuss those issues of how.
Okay, Mwenda.